He helped her run her OnlyFans. And now he's filing for divorce. What began as a jaw-dropping revelation from Denise Richards, a Hollywood actress turned digital entrepreneur, has spiraled into one of the most bizarre celebrity breakups of the year. Today, we're diving deep into the unraveling of a marriage that many thought was progressive, supportive, even modern. But behind the filtered photos and spicy headlines lies a much darker story, one about blurred boundaries, misplaced power, a love story that may have gone too far. Quick question before we dive in. Would you be comfortable if your partner helped run your intimate content business? Better yet, what if they took a cut? Leave your take in the comments. You might be surprised how many people secretly agree with you. Their announcement made waves when it hit. The press, Denise Richards, publicly revealed that not only was she launching an OnlyFans account, but her husband, Aaron Phypers, was helping her run it. Most expected backlash. Instead, she got support and money. The couple quickly became a symbol of modern partnership, with fans dubbing them the OnlyFans power couple. What no one knew at the time was that the very decision that made them seem closer than ever might have been the beginning of the end. Denise Richards isn't just another celebrity trying to stay relevant. She's lived through reinventions: Hollywood starlet, Bond girl, reality TV queen, and now digital maven. Her husband, Aaron, known for his spiritual healing business and his appearances on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, seemed to embrace her every pivot. But not all reinventions are equal. As Denise's brand surged in the adult content space, sources say Aaron's supportive facade slowly crumbled. The same boldness that made Denise stand out may have made him feel small. The public knew Aaron was helping with Denise's OnlyFans. What they didn't know was how deep that involvement went. Insiders say he was managing subscriber messages, offering marketing strategies, and even giving creative direction. That's not support, that's co-production. And as with any production, too many cooks in the kitchen can burn the whole meal. One close friend said bluntly, he stopped being her husband and started acting like her manager. Money poured in. Reports estimate Denise was earning 6 figures per month. And while financial freedom is empowering, it can also reveal cracks that were never obvious before. One source noted that Aaron began asking for a formal stake in the earnings. Another suggested he was uncomfortable with the kind of content Denise wanted to post. When intimacy turns into inventory, the emotional cost is steep. More money, more tension. To the public eye, they were glowing. But friends close to the couple started noticing the shift. Aaron became withdrawn at events, sometimes skipping them altogether. Denise, normally effusive and warm, grew tight-lipped about their marriage. It wasn't just stress, it was detachment. What began as a sexy side hustle had turned into a quiet war over identity and control. Then came the whispers. Was Aaron jealous of Denise's rise in this new arena? Or was he feeling replaced, not by another man, but by her online persona? One Hollywood relationship coach commented anonymously, "When one partner's public image becomes the entire relationship's foundation, the other can feel invisible." Aaron reportedly began making more creative requests, wanting to shape the tone of Denise's content. That's not support, that's control. And then, with zero public fanfare, the quiet bombshell dropped. Aaron filed for divorce in Los Angeles County. No tearful press conference, no Instagram story. Just a court document citing irreconcilable differences. Denise reportedly had no idea it was coming. And just like that, the couple that had leaned into modern intimacy became a cautionary tale. Denise didn't offer an official statement, but her cryptic Instagram post, "Freedom isn't always peaceful," sparked a flurry of theories. Was she finally free of control? Was she heartbroken? Was she taking a swipe at Aaron? The caption became a digital Rorschach test, with fans reading their own truths into it. The court filing was short but telling. Aaron requested no spousal support. That raised eyebrows. Considering how closely their business and financial lives were tied, most assumed he'd want a piece of the pie. The decision not to pursue support suggests either emotional detachment or a bigger strategy. Some suspect he wants to walk away clean, either out of guilt or because he plans to tell his own story soon. Online, fans are split. Team Denise believes she's been brave, independent, and entrepreneurial in the face of double standards. Team Aaron says he was exploited, turned into a background player in a life he helped build. The debate has taken over comment sections. One fan wrote, "She empowered herself. He couldn't handle it." Another shot back, "She used him like a tripod." If you've made it this far, here's your mid-video challenge. Comment A if you think fame and love can't coexist, or A if you still believe in ride-or-die romance. Let's see where the audience stands. For all the glamour of a joint online empire, there's a psychological toll that rarely gets talked about. Therapists point out that when your spouse is also your content partner, especially in an intimate niche, the boundaries get blurry fast. Emotional support becomes transactional. Privacy becomes currency. Your relationship starts to feel like a subscription-based performance. Once that wall breaks, it's hard to rebuild. The most heartbreaking part? The kids caught in the middle? Denise shares daughters with her former husband, Charlie Sheen. Sources say they were uncomfortable with her OnlyFans decision to begin with. Aaron, once praised as a steady stepfather figure, had helped bridge that gap. Now, with him out of the picture, the family dynamic faces new fractures. And in a surprising twist, Charlie Sheen, longtime critic of Denise's choices, offered an unexpectedly measured response. When asked about the divorce, he reportedly said it's sad, but not surprising. Not everyone can survive the spotlight. Might be the calmest thing Charlie Sheen has said in a decade. This isn't just a Denise and Darren issue. It speaks to a larger trend, the rise of celebrity. OnlyFans accounts, and the hidden dynamics behind them. From Bella Thorne to Tyga, famous faces are monetizing intimacy. But when spouses are brought into the mix, it raises deeper questions. Is it about love or leverage? Power dynamics often lurk beneath these stories. When a woman suddenly begins to outturn and outshine her male partner, especially in a space tied to her body, the balance shifts. Some men celebrate that, others don't. As one relationship therapist put it, insecurity doesn't announce itself, just erodes everything silently. The bigger question, one that many couples now face, simple. Can intimacy survive monetization? Experts say that once your affection becomes content and your vulnerability becomes part of a business model, it's no longer pure. Love needs privacy. Business needs attention. And when you try to serve both, someone gets hurt. At its core, this story touches on something cultural. Denise isn't just a woman on OnlyFans. She's part of a growing movement where women reclaim their bodies, their income, and their independence. But is that journey truly empowering when the people closest to them start to fall away? There's no easy answer. It's just the aftermath. So, what's next for Denise Richards? Insiders say she's not slowing down. In fact, there's talk of a new reality series that explores her life. Post-divorce, potentially framed around self-reinvention and resilience. But without Aaron by her side, the tone might shift dramatically. From power couple to personal comeback. This wasn't just a divorce filing. It was a story about the hidden costs of visibility, the fragile balance between love and business, and the reality behind the filters. In the end, Denise may rise stronger, or she may realize some freedoms come with scars. Either way, one thing is clear. The price of putting your private life online is never just financial, not professional. Advice, consult a qualified expert as needed.